Hey everyone, Face here. Well, now that my Valkyrie is finished, it's time to move on to a new project, which I had originally intended to be my YF-19, but because of the stupid post office taking so long to get me my photo etch set, which I've been checking the post office website just about every day, watching for that status updates on those on the tracking software, and it said for the last few days it's been stuck in Vancouver in customs, so I don't know what's taken it so long. But anyway, so in the meantime I'm going to get started on something else. This will just be a quick project that probably won't take me more than about 3 or 4 days. This is Fine Mold's 48th scale T-47 Snowspeeder. It's the latest in their Star Wars series of kits, and the second in their 48th scale series after the X-Wing. I've already gotten a little bit of work started on it. I have assembled the base, which, much like most of their other models, it's just sort of an octagon with some struts to support the model, as well as I've pretty much finished painting the pilots. You can see there, you probably can't get much light, or I can't get a very good look because it's probably not very good light, but I'm not totally finished with the pilots yet, but I am doing them as Luke Skywalker and Dak Ralter, who flew together in the Battle of Hoth. Dak, unfortunately, was killed, while Luke survived and was able to take out an AT-AT walker by himself on foot. How the hell does that happen? These freaking Jedi, man. Anyway, so Luke here, he just fell off of the parts tree as I set it down, but that's several layers of paint. Took me probably about an hour and a half to paint him. The Rebel logos on his helmet are provided as decals, but for some reason the decal sheet only has, I think it has 8 of them for 2 different versions. Oh, where did the sheet go? There it is. Yeah, it has 8 different Rebel logos. But they're all in orange, while Dak's helmet had blue logos. So I had to hand paint the logos on his helmet. Again, I don't know if you can see that, but I'll have some photos to show off as well. The decal sheet, anyway, is quite well put together. Has markings for 2 different snowspeeders. Oh, pardon me. You can do it either with gray stripes or orange stripes. I'm probably going to do mine in the orange because I believe that was the color of Luke's snowspeeder, but I'm going to have to check. But they're really, really well printed. They do have printed on wear and weathering, like flaked paint here and there, so you can get a nice weathered snowspeeder right out of the box. The kit itself, much like most of Fine Mold's models, save for the Millennium Falcon, of course, which has about 20 million different parts, is very basic. The top and bottom halves of the fuselage, here, they're about 5 inches, maybe 4.5 inches long, and the cockpit tub is actually molded into the upper fuselage. So that's kind of an interesting detail parts. Holy crap, there's a lot of little detail parts. One thing I really appreciate them for doing is the engine grill part right here. It's actually, it's not solid in the back, so you can actually look straight through it. I don't know if you can make it out in the light. I think there you go. You can see my finger in the back. It's not closed up in the back. There's actually a separate part with 3 engine exhaust thrusters which goes behind it. So it's really nicely detailed, so it'll be really fun to do up that part. In addition, there's all the different parts for the cannons, cockpit sidewalls, control panels, etc., etc. Oh, there's the cockpit seat, which you can see the two seats back to back for the pilot and gunner. The air brakes here, I think the upper air brakes, I don't know where the lower air brakes are, but they're on here somewhere, which can be displayed as either raised or lowered. Where's the box? There it is. If you look at the one on the side of the box, you can see on one side, on the back, the air brake is raised, while on the near side it's lowered. So there's lots of nice detail inside of the air brake hatch. So there will be lots of fun detailing that up. But yeah, it's a really, really nice kit. I'm really anxious to get some work going on it. What else do we got? We got the canopy. Much like most of their stuff, can be done either glass in or out. This is the canopy parts, and this is the separate glass. So I haven't decided if I want to do a glass in or out, but regardless of what I do, it will be very, very easy to mask. Basically, you know, all I'd have to do is just put some tape over this and paint. If I want to use the glass. If I don't want to use the glass, I could just stick this right into the canopy opening and not even bother to mask it, because the glass will act as a mask on its own. So yeah, there's not really much else to say. Where are the instructions? There they are. Instruction sheet is very much like my Valkyries. It's just a 4-page pullout. Double-sided. There you can see on the back side is the painting and decal guide. You can see one side is for the orange stripes, one side is for the gray stripes. The other side is all the assembly instructions. It's all in Japanese, but it's all well illustrated, so not too won't be too difficult. In fact, curiously, on the front page here is this long bio blurb written entirely in Japanese with no translation whatsoever, which is kind of weird for a lot of these higher-end Japanese kits. I mean, it's been my experience that it's been mostly Bandai that hasn't had a lot of English text, whereas, you know, Hasegawa and Tamiya and whatever, they'll usually have at least some token English translation put on the instructions. On the other hand, the box does have a little English text, which doesn't really say much. Station on Hoth, blah 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 blah. 2-man vessel, blah 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 blah. Anyway, I'll have a thread for this posted up on E-Scale Models with some photos, and I'll transcribe all the English text on the box. Anyway, I haven't really gotten a handle yet on whether or not this is a snap fit kit like their X-Wing was. It looks like it. The box does say that it's designed for ease of assembly, so I'm going to take that as, if not snap fit, then designed to be very easily put together. So, fun for all ages, and nicely detailed enough that a skilled modeler can have a lot of fun with it, and an inexperienced model can have something pretty nice right out of the box. So, yeah, so I'm going to get started on this afternoon. Probably finish up the pilots first, and then get started on the ship later today. So do please stay tuned to this channel and to E-Scale Models for updates. And to everyone out there, thank you for watching, and happy modeling.